Maybe not.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Mary at Yard Art Decor and More. It's a Friday night. I hope you guys have had a good week. I am painting what I call the Sweet Smiling Bunny. And I drew the pattern on here because we have the paper pattern on this little guy. And of course we have the digital template. So tonight I'm going to show you how I would paint what I always call him the Sweet Smiling Bunny, because to me he's got a little smile on his face.
Ava.
Hi Ava, how are you? I am coming on tonight painting some Easter stuff. I have been at the shop all day working on bird houses. Maybe tomorrow I can post what I got done. I don't want to post them though till I get them all done. And bird feeders. And can I say there's 7 or 8 colors on each one, and I did 7 of them, and I was like, oh my God, my brain hurts. Because there's so many colors. But you have, to me, a birdhouse has to be colorful to look good. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. I am coming on, and I'm doing a base coat. And we have our extra special camera person. She'll be doing the zoom in and zoom out feature, which is so nice to have Connie here. Usually if she's not here, I have to just mount the camera and it just goes wherever it goes. But tonight...
I think that might be the case too.
When you're even operating the camera. Connie, you're the best camera operator I ever had.
That's because you... I'm the only one, y'all.
The only one.
It's good to see y'all. How's everybody?
I hope y'all are doing good. Debbie, how are you doing? Tell us how y'all are on a Friday night. What are y'all doing? Are y'all being some wild and crazy party people? Come on, y'all can tell us. Y'all know we're wild and crazy, right?
Right.
Not really.
Hi, Judy.
Not really. We are wild and crazy painting. How about that? I got too much paint in here. Well, first I couldn't get any paint to come out. Now I got too much. Couldn't make up my mind. There we go. I'm going to take some of that back out. So I was painting birdhouses and bird feeders and door hangers over at the shop today. My brain hurts.
must have came by because she said she saw some of them.
Oh, I did photos. I did photos today. A couple of different times in the Painters Club.
Oh, gotcha.
I just did photos of what I was doing. And I'm hoping to finish them all tomorrow.
Kim says she's trying to sell the last 4 Easter pieces.
She's down to 4 pieces. That's good, Kim.
It is good.
That's good. You're on.
I hadn't got to see them because I guess
she did some really good stuff.
I procrastinated too much, y'all, and I guess Facebook closed my account.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that. No,
they don't want to put up with you no more, Con.
I don't blame them.
Sayonara, goodbye. This is it. So, yeah. And we don't have a whole lot of Easter left. We have some left, but not a whole lot.
Thank you for your assistance. Now come back over here.
Okay, get back over here. And I noticed people were still buying Easter today. And they really will if we have it till next week. So I am just doing this Sweet Smiling Bunny and painting the Easter egg first, and then I'm going to shade that bunny. I think I'm going to shade him in camel and outline him in reindeer brown. I have a brown bunny. I have a gray bunny. I have a pink bunny. I have a blue bunny. I don't think I have a brown one. So I'm going to do something different on this little guy.
Ava did a field trip with 42 kids. I bet you are tired. Hey, Kim said that she sat outside of Walmart and she got rid of 3 of her Easter pieces.
Hey, that's good.
That's so good because you can pass around your business card too. Hi, Sarah Williams.
It's all about trying to do that, so I get it. I totally get it. All right, so I have light pink here. I did a sky blue here, and I did yellow here. Now, obviously, guys, I cut my thing out, and I base coated this thing twice with a generous coat of white. Then I came back and started painting. But that's usually what I do on an Easter bunny. I would base coat the whole thing white. Because so many Easter colors want pastels. I use a lot of pastels. So you need a white underneath that. So I'm going to do mint green on this one. I really like to have these kinds of colors for Easter. And then, you know, I'll come on another night, maybe tomorrow night if we're up to it. And I will finish this guy. But I'm going to base coat him tonight. This is that mint green right here. Notice I'm using my worn out script liner. Don't throw your script liner away.
Miss Kathleen said, wow, there's a lot of paint on this.
Yes.
And it must take forever to dry. So
it does.
Tell her why there's so much paint on.
First of all, I have a heavy hand. I always have.
Is that why your colors tend to turn out so bright?
Part of the reason. Part of the reason is the colors I choose. This is an outdoor project. I'd never, ever try to be skimpy on paint because this is going to be outdoors a lot. And you have to think about what's going on outdoors, and especially around here.
Raining.
Humidity,
sweating.
rain.
Hi, Steph.
And so I put a lot of paint on my stuff. I've always done that since the dawn of time. Not everybody does that. And people who've worked with me before, like they base coat, they'll try to, be real skimpy and save money on paint. And I'm like, I appreciate the thought.
That's not where you save money.
But that's not what I do. So I put a lot of paint on here. It may look like a lot of paint. I'll come back in the morning and it'll all be laying down just like a regular coat of paint. And that way I've got a very good base to work with. But part of it is just my hand is real heavy, y'all. Always been that way. But I've always painted yard art, and you really want to see yard art from afar. So really dainty lines to me is not the way to go.
Right.
So I've always had a heavy hand.
So good wood, a lot of paint,
yes.
Such a protective.
Yes.
That's why our customers, we say 10 years, but one of our cousins told us that she's had one of our pieces for 18 years, and her neighbor ran over it.
Yes.
I still don't know how that
I think her neighbor might have been doing something extracurricular he might not have should have been doing.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe he had nipped it.
I can't be saying that on social media.
Right.
But, hey, God bless him, whatever.
Speaking of which, if you guys could sprinkle the love, we'd really appreciate it.
That would be great. That's something that means so much to our business. Doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
You don't have to spend a dime with us. Just that sort of thing. Sprinkling that love really helps
Hi,
us.
Cassie Bailey. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. I'm tired. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Right now I'm doing some light purple. And notice again, I'm using this old script liner in these smaller places. You don't want to use a big mop brush in a smaller place.
Kimberly said she had 24 total sewed, 4 online, then took 20 to trade days last Saturday.
Okay.
So 10 there. And then been pushing the rest online, and then it won't let me see any of the rest of what she's saying.
Okay.
You've done really amazing, Kim.
Yeah, and Kim does really, really good work
beautiful,
too.
Beautiful work.
Yep, you can tell. Well, it's like she puts, you can tell she puts the work in.
Right.
Isn't that the way it is with everything, y'all?
She got her shading just down pat. Good job.
Today, Bruce and I were putting the work in when we were doing these bird houses and bird feeders, right? We're out in the shop, and he and I have worked together for many years, so we almost don't even have to talk about what we're doing.
Right.
And, yeah, it's a lot of work to make anything that's really pretty. But that's the way life works for anything, whether you could be making a cake, making yard art, designing a house. It could be said of anything.
Kimberly says she wants to come help you do birdhouses. Let me tell you.
Kim, I'm doing them tomorrow if you want to come up. I'm trying to finish them tomorrow. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
She's going to finish them up tomorrow. She said, come
on
down.
up. I should be at the shop all day. As long as I can take it anyway.
So are you trying to do, I haven't got to see them yet. Are you trying to do some of them in a polka dot pattern or something?
What I'm doing on each birdhouse, the walls are one color, the base is another color, the roof is another color, and then I put embellishments that are all yet different colors.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So each birdhouse is going to have somewhere around 8 colors on it when I'm done. But to me, it almost is the whimsical, bright.
I love that.
Bright look. That's what I'm going for. And it's the same kind of think about when you're doing Easter. Mm-hmm. You're always pulling out a lot of colors. Just like right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on that egg is 5 colors. So I've got 7 or 8 colors on these birdhouses. So it's a lot of different colors. But I'm doing bird feeders
6,
too.
I think.
Yeah.
Purple, coral, yellow.
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
lime.
6. Mm-hmm.
That's really pretty. Y'all, and I'm enjoying the little birdies. Before we started doing birdhouses, I had a birdhouse from the shop. One of the previous ones, and there's a bluebird in there right outside my door. So every time Izzy goes underneath her little
Isn't that good?
house, the little bluebird like zips Izzy's head.
We're so ridiculous.
Please share this live. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi,
yes.
Sherry.
So I'm going to use this camel, and I really like the camel color for this because it's got some yellow in it, but it's also got some brown and gold color. And it's a good rabbit color, I think.
Sherry Bailey wanted to tell you hi.
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Are you working on anything tonight? Are you going partying? Are you staying home? Y'all know I don't.
We're too tired.
I don't really party.
I don't know how they work all day, like really difficult jobs, and then they go and stay out till 2 or 3.
Maybe they feel like that's their recreation,
right?
They're like, oh, that's how I recreate, right? So
Kim said she's doing a vendor event at the church on April the 15th. So I have about 8 spring and summer that hasn't sold yet. Then it won't let me see what the rest of what she's saying. I guess probably because we're on the phone.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. What an amazing job you've done.
That's good, Kim. That's good.
Is anybody else going to do some painting this weekend? Oh, Miss Debbie said, hi, Billy. Miss Debbie said, I think Miss Debbie's going to be doing the softball. Nana,
Nana. Are you doing Nana Uber, Debbie? That's what I call it, Nana Uber. Yeah. And because she's got 3 grandkids, all in different sports. So that's a lot of Nana Ubering.
Right.
Well, y'all, I talked to Ashley today. She's still pretty not doing too good as far as feeling good. She's not one to complain, so she doesn't say a whole lot.
Right.
But if I ask her, she'll tell me, kind of thing. And so we're hoping this whole first trimester thing gets over pretty soon, and that she just is nauseous all the time.
Miss Billy said they know all about the Nana Uber.
The Nana Ubering? Yes. I have to do that sometimes with Carly to go down to Van Vleck to where our family is and stuff.
Our peeps are.
And trying to get Carly from Conroe to Pearland and from Pearland to Van Vleck.
Oh, Kim's going to try footballs. I gave her 2. I think I might have cut them out on the Glow Forge. I think. Okay. So 2 footballs that I cut out several.
Okay.
I'm telling you, those footballs, I bet you if you made them bright colors, I bet come the fall, they will sell like hotcakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, we were working crazy today doing those, what do you call it, birdhouses, but it's just all the colors that are on them. And when we keep kind of playing with the design, because if you don't, when you haven't built something this way, you're doing it new, it's always like, well, you take 1 step forward, 2 back. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. No, let's go do this. Or he'll like it and I don't, or vice versa.
But the great thing about painting is if you make a mistake or change your mind, you just paint over it.
You just paint over it.
Debbie said she's actually going to watch them this week, so she didn't have to shuffle anybody around.
No, but not shuffling anybody.
She said varsities are both home tonight.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Well, I tell you, those peeps, they get serious about that now.
No, baby. Stop.
They really get serious about that.
They don't mess around.
Y'all, when we played baseball out in the cow pasture when we were kids, and we had cow patties as the bases.
And you had to avoid the cows and the horses.
And it would take us forever to find a bat, if we could find one or a ball.
Just trying to figure out, do I do local school or NFL? It just depends on if you get caught. I mean, don't get caught.
Well, Kim, what I've been doing as of lately is I'll do what they call there's a word for it. Fan art. So you don't use anything in terms, you might use the colors.
Hi, Sherry.
And you might say play ball. I think that's what we've been doing with our...
The people know when they look at it.
Right. They'll associate with, you don't necessarily have to put the logo or the name, but you could put play ball, we did that with, Ashley's been doing that with the Astros and stuff like that. So I would keep it like that. And if you want, offer personalized, because a lot of people like that.
Especially the A&M folks.
Yeah, you may not be up for the personalization because that's it can be kind of a pain. I do a lot of personalized stuff because that's what sells.
Our sister's dog is over here and she's
can y'all hear her?
Busy and I'm not.
Can y'all hear her? All I'm doing is just taking that brush stroke and moving. This is reindeer brown that I have right here, y'all. And I'm just going right along his body. Now, I like to cover up my pencil or graphite marks, if you will, with my shading color, outlining color, I mean. So any graphite marks or carbon marks or whatever you want to call them, gray marks from my pen or pencil, I just try to cover that up. So I got that mark right there. I'm going to cover that up right here, just with this. There we go. You hear the dog, y'all? Y'all probably can hear her. She's very controlling. She's very grouchy. She wants every dog on this campus to do.
As Con Jr. was being so grouchy. Y'all been grouchy for a while now. I don't
know. Why have you been? Let's talk about this. Why has Connie been grouchy?
I don't know. Who knows?
I know, right? And so what I do is I really do like this camel shading and reindeer brown outlining. So I'm going to bring that down just right on this side, right
I think
here.
you better not chance it, Kim.
What'd she say?
She was thinking about doing something with the Dallas Cowboys, but Chris was so pro Texans. She said he might haunt her if she tried to do something with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's true. I forgot about that. You better watch it on that one, Kim. Chris might not be happy about that.
I'm pretty sure she couldn't do very much that he wouldn't be totally enthralled with, honest to God.
Yeah.
That was the love of his life.
Yep, very much so.
Hi, Heidi Shore.
So I've used the camel as my shading color, and I'm using reindeer brown as my outline color, and I really like it as a bunny because he's got kind of a brown look to him, but a bright, pretty, not dark gray, black brown. Because in Christmas, in springtime, I like light and pastels, kind of what I go
Heidi
for.
Shore, Berto said she loves the colors.
You like it? Good. I really do too. Sometimes. Today I was at the store and I was doing these 3 different dog door hangers for a girl that runs a grooming salon. Then I was doing 7 different birdhouses and 7 different bird feeders. So that was 17 different items, and each of them had 7 or 8 colors. And I had to decide what colors was going to go on each one. So at lunchtime I said, and we were over there all morning. At lunchtime, I told Bruce, can we please go eat? And he's like, well, I guess, So when we go, I told him, I was like, my brain is tired. He's like, why? I said, well, you go in there with 17 different items that you're painting, 7 different colors or 8 different colors on each item, and you have to decide.
And Kim said, wants to know if you're going to put an eyeball on him.
I'm going to do like a closed eye with some brows up here. Eyelashes.
Yeah.
Eyelashes.
I love the eyelashes.
But yeah, I'm with you on that, Kim. I'm with you on that. Yes, and this is really a cute color, and I wanted to paint it this color because I've done pink bunnies, I've done blue bunnies, I've done gray bunnies, and you always want to just do something a little bit different.
I still think maybe one of my favorite bunny pieces is the one in the umbrella. Just as cute as it could be.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I think I sold him. I don't think I have any more of him. Yeah. I made several of him, but I don't think I have any more of those. There we go. And I'm just going to take this and come in here with this shading color and do a little bit of outline color right over that shade. See what I'm just taking that? Kind of coming up in here, coming up in here. Not a whole lot coming up in here. See, kind of like I did it right here.
Because I feel like my view is a little bit weird.
Okay, so we got our bunny done almost. Now, I've got to, Kim alluded to this just a little bit ago, and she's right. What are we going to do for the eye?
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Ava.
Oh, that was Ava?
My bad,
okay.
It was Ava.
Connie, not only are you being grouchy,
you can't see.
You can't even read. You ain't reading
Can't
right.
read, can't see.
Now y'all better watch it. Connie gonna get fired.
Right?
Connie's like, how you gonna fire a volunteer? Well, I don't know. I think it was Ellen DeGeneres. She did that years ago. She did a little skit. And she said, well, Ellen, we hate to tell you, but you're fired. She's like, but how can that be? I'm a volunteer.
You're really messing up if you get fired.
If you're fired from a volunteer position.
I was reading on Yahoo where they said Luke Wilson had a lifetime pass to backstage at the Rolling Stones. Did y'all see this? And he lost it after the very first gig that the Rolling Stones let him do that. I guess he accidentally walked out on stage. I guess
like when he wasn't supposed to?
Yeah. You're never supposed to be out on the stage. So there was never a time. He said he didn't know it was the stage. Hey, kitty.
How could you not know it's the stage? Maybe, again, he was doing some extracurriculars that he should not have been doing.
Could be.
Some mind-altering extracurriculars, if y'all know what I'm talking about.
And he said his heart was so broken. I'm like, you're just lucky you even had a backstage pass to the Rolling Stones.
Exactly.
No telling what you'd see backstage at the Rolling Stones for reals.
Of course, they're all old now, but back in the day...
Maybe they're too tired to be doing anything.
You can only imagine what they did. This is there's just an area of what I call dead space between the ear
Sylvia.
and the body. So I just kind of put some black on that. Now,
Sylvia said she's late, but she's here.
Oh, better late than never. Besides, what we're doing is painting an Easter bunny. I've always called this little guy the sweet, smiling Easter bunny.
Because he does have
Because he just has a little sweet smile on him.
Isn't he cute?
Isn't he cute? He's just the cutest little thing.
Oh, look at his little eyelashes, y'all. Can y'all see that?
Dot, that's enough. See how she is, y'all? She's just a hag.
No, she just wants some loving too.
All right, so we got our sweet smiling bunny, y'all. I'll come on tomorrow night. It won't take long, and I'll finish the egg.
Isn't he cute?
But I base coated him in white. I shaded him in camel, and I outlined the bunny in reindeer brown. And I love him. You don't have to worry about putting an eye on him. I just did a closed eye with some eyelashes up there. And I've got light pink, sky blue, mint green, yellow, coral, like purple. And of course, I'll do his pink nose tomorrow night. Thank you, Connie, for being our great, great camera person.
And thank you guys for joining us.
Thank y'all for hanging out.
Thank you, Mary, for showing us how to paint.
Sure. I'll come on tomorrow night. It won't take me long. We'll do the Easter egg. And then he'll be ready to go out in the yard. And hopefully, don't forget, we have the template if you want it. It's on our website. And we have it as a paper pattern. Let me show you the paper pattern. If you decide
so do you want them to say the word template?
I don't have this one available. Okay. I don't have that set up.
Okay.
But if you order it, this one's 30 tall, 28 wide. You'll get a picture, and I'm going to update the picture to the new one. That's the old picture, and you get a suggested paint list, which I'll update. But we have it as a digital template as well. So thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all tomorrow night.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Miss Ava said she loves watching you paint.
Thank you, Ava. I love it when you're here.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Hey, everybody. It's Mary at Yard Art Decor and More. Hope you guys are doing well on this Saturday evening. I am coming on, and I am just going to finish what I started last night, and which was the sweet smiling bunny. So I base coated him, and I last night on the live, and then I did the bunny. I shaded the bunny, and I'm coming on tonight. I'm going to finish this egg up. It won't take long, and at the end, when we're done, we're going to show you all our bird houses and bird feeders that I got finished today.
Hi, Miss Debbie.
Debbie, how are you?
She got the bird houses finished, Miss
I
Debbie.
got them all done today. Yeah, I kind of got out of bed this morning knowing this is
Hi,
the day.
Lisa Marie. She got up at the crack of dawn. I never see 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekends.
Well, it's a Saturday, and it's the day nobody's here, so I have a lot of quiet time in the morning. So it's really nice to have that quiet time. So I did get a lot of stuff done. And as you can see, I'm shading. And then I'll put my flat tip brush down, and then I'll pick up this script liner, and I'll just kind of make sure I have a lot of paint on here to make sure I've got everything covered the way I want it. Okay, I'll wash that out. Let's go to our next brush. All right. So it's
Hi, Jackie.
It's been a good day, y'all. I have gotten a lot of stuff done, but at the same time, I'm kind of like been working on bird feeders and stuff this week and birdhouses. And so I told Bruce, today is the day we are getting done. So
Hi, Kimberly.
I worked at the shop a lot working on it. And then I brought them home, took photographs.
Hey, sprinkle the love if y'all don't mind.
Yeah. I took a lot of photographs, put everything listed on the website, blah, 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 blah. But it feels good to get it done. And look at the difference that this shading makes. I'm just putting a little bit of shading with a flat tip brush. Nothing spectacular, but you really need that shade to make your piece look really good, I think.
We would really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and share. You may have somebody that you don't even know, a friend that you don't even know for sure about that wants to learn how to paint.
Yeah.
And they can come learn to paint with us.
Yeah. Y'all know we're good for it because we always, we don't have anything else to do, the truth be told.
We may decide to get a life one of these days.
Yeah, probably not.
Besides work, but I don't
Probably
know.
not. But, so I'm just doing a little bit of shading on this egg, and then we're going to put some white on it, and he is going to be done.
Yay.
He is going to... Debbie, have you been playing, are you still playing what I call Nana Uber?
Nana Uber.
She's been Nana Ubering. Because I know it's baseball, it's that time of year.
Right?
My husband loves to watch baseball. I think like he could watch baseball till, I don't know, forever. And
I mean,
and he talks
like
to
it
me
a little bit, but
yeah, he talks to me like, you know, he's very serious about these things that he tells me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds like we were having lunch the other day, and I guess they made some major changes in Major League Baseball, like the pitcher has to pitch within 15 seconds or something like that.
I'm like, why did they mess with a good thing?
And so Bruce was all fired up about that.
No, we didn't get any rain today. Y'all, we're country. Did y'all get any rain over there today? That's exactly what she said.
Yeah. Well, I wanted some, but we didn't.
I was kind of happy with mine. The sun doesn't come out, I tend to be grouchy. And Lord knows I don't need an excuse to be grouchy.
You don't need no help being grouchy?
Nah. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I love that purple.
I do too. Love me some purple. But it was a beautiful weather day, and I was at the shop, and I just, we had customers and stuff, but we weren't really slam busy. It was kind of steady. And we had a lot of people out looking. I think people were ready to get outdoors.
Kim said that Blessing had 4 inches of rain today.
Holy
I'm kind of
surprised. Yeah. We didn't get anything.
Miss Debbie said she was watching volleyball on the iPad for Vanessa.
She's on, she must be doing something, and Vanessa is. Well, Vanessa's, I think, a freshman in high school.
Gotcha.
So she's probably really doing all kinds of stuff.
I played volleyball my senior year of high school, and I was a starter, but only because I was a senior. That's the only reason why they let me start all the time. I did really, really good hitting, and I did, fairly well on serving. But they had these girls that would jump up in the air.
Oh, yes.
And, like, overhanded serve the ball, and I'm like,
That wasn't you, Connie?
I don't think I was that great at it.
Yeah.
I didn't get too high up in the air either. Hi, Karen.
My mom was a really good volleyball player.
That's what I hear.
My mom was a good volleyball player. Well, her and her brother constantly were playing against each other.
Right.
They were very, very competitive. But Mom they were both pretty good. But
I took volleyball my freshman year of college. And they would slam it right in your face. And I remember one time I got so mad because they're slamming it and they were slamming the ball and it always ended up in my face. And he was like, "We were supposed to move." Is that the trick? I was supposed to move out of the way or hit it. And another dude was like, "Well, you could always try to just hit it back, not for nothing, but
whatever."
Vanessa's in 5th grade.
She's in 5th? Oh, I'm thinking of Carissa. Okay, I was thinking the other one because there's 2 girls.
Gotcha.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I was thinking the high school girl. Oh, yes. Well, I know Debbie's been being Nana Uber. Yes.
So what are y'all ladies doing tonight? Is anybody painting?
Y'all know y'all are out partying like a rock star. I have been doing this, but I did lay down for like 2 hours this afternoon because I was like tired.
I bet you were.
That's the reason I can get up early and stay up late. So look at my egg today, y'all. It looks really, really good. And I haven't been on the live very long. And all I did was do some shading and some brush strokes of highlights. And that was it. And there we go. Here is our sweet, smiling bunny. So we have him as a template. We have him as a paper pattern. I don't have him as a blank. But I wanted to come on and finish him. We were on here last night. And then I wanted to show y'all, I have 7 different bird feeders and 7 different bird houses.
They're so cute, y'all.
Yeah. So, on my bird feeders, this is a corrugated top. And I started with a fuchsia color. And I did some shading red and some number 22 glitter red. I painted this sky blue, and in here I stapled down a bunch of wire, like almost a mesh, because like you want to put your food in here, and you want the water to go through if it happens to get wet. So that's that one.
This could be a squirrel feeder too. You don't have to necessarily make it a bird feeder.
So all of them are kind of the same design. I just did different colors, and I put embellishments on the end.
That's so pretty.
Usually on these I did flowers. I love this one with the sky blue top. It's a lighter top than the other ones. But the hardest part was when I was trying to just pick my colors. That was the hardest part. And what I thought might look good together.
And y'all, these are tin roofs. So
this is a corrugated roof.
Or corrugated.
Yeah, corrugated. And then you've got your cutout on the bottom. And there's my mesh. I stapled that in. Right. Love a purple roof with a pink box.
Purple.
And
Purple's
then I did almost like a lime green yellow top with a fuchsia box. And these have the hardware up here. This is where, you know, the hanging. It's how it would be hanged. And then I also, y'all, had to have a red top.
Right.
I just had to have a red top. So I did this number 20 red, and then I just did, all of this is just dry brushing. That's all it was, just some dry brushing. And now we have our bird houses. I did on each one, they got a little grass right here. All of them have a little perch. This is cold roll steel. I just painted it. And then this is some little grass. It's an embellishment, a bird. I did some polka dots. I got a purple roof and a yellow box. And each of them have an embellishment on back. And I really like them because y'all know me. I love color. Color is my thing. Bruce is like, why don't you put some color on that? Well, I did. And all of them are just kind of whimsical looking. Very, very bright. And all of them are the colors out of our color palette. That's all they are. Same colors that we use for yard art.
Y'all, this next one is my favorite.
This is the one Connie likes.
You cannot go wrong with purple and pink.
Yes.
Where can you go wrong with purple and pink?
Yes.
Nowhere.
So, it's so cute. And each one of them has an embellishment on the back. And, of course, an embellishment up here in your little grass. That's what I call it, an embellishment. So and this is nothing but cold roll steel that we put in there, and I painted it. That's all it is cold roll steel for the little perch. This might be my favorite. I'm not sure. I love the blue and the pink, even though it's not a traditional pastel blue and pink. It's blue and pink, and I still love it.
Right.
And I just did polka dots on the birdhouses because they were just easy.
Right.
Easy.
These are so cute.
It's either this one or this one's my favorite. But I'm a fan of green. I'm a green person. Yeah, you like green. I love this. This is that lime green. And then this is mint green. And I'm a fan of green and pink. That's always been true. And you throw some blue in there on sky blue. Yes.
Kim said, did you freehand the birdies? So this is
I'll
painted.
show you in a minute, Kim. I'll show you in just a second. I'll get the embellishments out and I'll show you. That's a good question though. This I mixed purple and red together and came up with a magenta color. And this is coral, and my embellishment is coral. And I did a lime green roof.
Any little birdie would love to have this.
So what I did on my embellishments, they're cut out of metal. So they're just metal, simple shapes, and then I freehanded that. So to answer your question, it was freehanded, but it's a pretty simple shape.
Right.
So
that's precious.
Yeah, that's what they look like. I haven't decided. I put a post out. Did y'all want blanks? A couple of people said yes, so we're looking at doing blanks, but I don't know if we'll do a corrugated roof or if we'll do a wood roof. I'm not sure.
Because that could get pretty tricky, corrugated.
Well, the problem is if we have to ship it, I don't want to put this in a box because I'm afraid that's going to get messed up. Sure. The other thing is, if it's a metal corrugation, it's very easy to cut yourself.
Right.
So we haven't made our decision yet on that. We got to do a little more R&D. But those are my bird houses and my bird feeders. I'm going to put them at the store. We probably will offer blanks, but I don't know exactly what the roof is going to be. And as soon as I get a little chance to do a little bit more R&D, I'll probably do a post and just ask y'all some questions about what your thoughts are.
Hi, Judy.
If we do sell them, we will probably go ahead and assemble it all for you beforehand. Now, if we have to ship it, you'd have to assemble it yourself. And some people may want that, and I can do it, but it's easier if I put it together and then you paint it.
Kim said, what about a paint party? Hi, Pam.
I'm thinking about it, Kim. This is one of the original ideas I had for a paint party and wanted to do the birdhouses. The issue is I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit easier on the roofs, or we're going to have to go ahead and have everything assembled beforehand. But I'm definitely considering doing a paint party. Because when you're doing a paint party,
thank you, Miss Ava.
If I don't go ahead and assemble them before the party and we wait to assemble after the party and everything's still wet, it's a whole big gamut. And Bruce really has to help me assemble. It's not something I can do by myself. It is a two-person job because somebody's got to hold the corrugated part and then, of course, somebody's got to screw the screws in.
Miss Judy, can I ask you what city you live in, if you're comfortable saying? I used to have a coworker out in the country with your name, and I'm wondering if that's the same. Hi, Gina. Hope I said your name right, Gina.
So anyway, well, and all we did was just staple the mesh in there in the bottom for our feeders. So they're really not difficult. We did everything on a chop saw, which is just a saw that comes down like that. If we do the blanks, if we sell the blanks, I'll be teaching you how to make your own in the academy. My idea, I told Bruce in the academy, we need to teach people to make a birdhouse just using a jigsaw, because most people are not going to have a jigsaw.
That would be a great idea.
People are not going to have the equipment that he has.
Right.
So we're looking at doing it in the academy, where I teach you how to make your own birdhouse, just going to your local hardware store and getting a fence picket.
I would have like 15. Y'all have a redbird family and a bluebird family duking it out behind my house. It's so sweet to watch.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. I hope you guys have a good Sunday. I think I might do a lot of sleeping tomorrow. I'm not real sure. Although, I'm glad I got all this done. It's going to go to the store tomorrow. So if you're local and you want to buy some, come on out. They'll be at the store tomorrow. Again, thanks Connie for all her grand camera skills.
Right.
We will be opening up the academy on the 5th of April, which is a few days away. For those of you that want to join the academy, it's $27 a month. You can cancel anytime. I will be doing some birdhouses in the academy, teaching you how to make them. We will not have a corrugated roof. I'm trying to teach y'all how to make a birdhouse with the stuff you have at your house.
And these are $69, is that
$69,
right?
yes. And they're on the website as we speak. They're already there.
Everything's finished. You're buying a finished product.
This is a finished product. I do not have any blanks listed on the website because we have not decided about the corrugated versus a wood roof. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and we will see y'all later.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us.